He's been gaming for over 30 years, representing the common man in gaming, bringing you the new, the old, and everything in between. Here is your host, LMG.
Hello my fellow Lawn Darkins, and welcome to Lawn Dark Gameplay number 77. You see, I'm starting a fresh run, and we're on version 0.156 now. After the, what I like to call the great nerf. Oh, look, we got a bunny. Oh, that's one of the new things, bunny. I get this with snares. We set that in a good location. Whew. You do have to check those rather off and on. I think it's in about 12 hours you should catch something. Comes into about 1.5 kilograms of meat there. Next, we're just going to go in here for just 1 second. And I'm going to get into, got a lot to talk about today, so this will be a rather talk-filled episode here. First, let's get out of the cold here for just 1 second. First off, I've been asked with some of the viewers, because I did say on my live stream, we have made this a bit too easy. So first thing we're going to do is go into my clothes here. No pants and no hat. That's going to be one of the first things. And then we should get going. Yeah, because they have made the cold a little bit more biting. One of the ones suggested was no clothes at all, but that's a little, that'd be too fast because it would also be when we're inside. Oh, we got a little friend here. Go to the right, let's avoid him. One of the delightful things we did see with version 0.152, which I did love, but they did keep a lot of wolves still in the version, so that was quite nice. There we got another one. Woo! So, it's like I'm covered in bacon today. Awesome. So and the pants and the hat are not the only handicaps. I'll be getting more into the other ones pretty soon here. I just need to get going a bit. This is the start of a new run. I spent the last couple days on Twitch fiddling around, and we were exploring, whatnot have you. Just up in the trapper's blind here. Let's see. Hunter's blind. My apologies. Now we're up by the unnamed pond. We have a bandage. And a newsprint roll. Okay, that'd be nice for tinder plugs. Let's get out of here. Ooh, frozen corpse. Ooh, water. Would be very helpful. And tin of sardines. Yummy. And I will get into the other handicaps in just a little bit here. As soon as I get to a nicer spot. Dear, I don't have anything to... any tools right now to speak of to actually harvest that, but good to know we have one out here. I didn't post stuff, another handicap on myself. No rifle for at least 60 days. It's going to be my other handicap. So right now we will keep going on those as it goes on. So far we got no hat, no pants, and no rifle for 60 days. I thought that should make this a little more interesting. And I've got one more handicap. We might get into some more throughout our journey here. We're just going to try to up the stakes a little bit, since we don't have a difficulty situation to speak of. And they have buffed up the cold since 0.154, so we're without less clothes. We have to watch out a little more. The Lone Lake cabin will actually warm up here just a bit. Check our frozen corpse out here. And we're not going to be touching any open range food containers. I think that's a nice buff to start out with. One thing I noticed that this is supposed to be pretty rare. So the tools would last longer, but they're more rare. But man, I've been picking up a lot of hunting knives, so we got our hunting knife. Rather unexpectedly. Okay. Got cold a little bit there. Ooh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Candy bar, thank you, sir. And frozen corpses still pretty op. Not as well as they were before. One of your best outside containers. Backpacks don't work the same anymore as we were using them. Down vest. I don't have any coats to speak of right now, so that will be, even in bad condition, that will be welcome. But we do have an MRE under the bed. That's where I always keep my food. I don't know about you guys. Metal containers, see what we have. In here. Clothing. A little bit better there. What time of the day? We're about 2. Okay, but we gotta get going here. My apologies. I always seem to get a little bit rather lost on this part of the map. I don't know why. But let's rest about an hour. A little bit of a warm up here. Yeah, we're still pretty cold though. Winds and a fog. Lovely. Not very fatigued. They did really nerf your running on the fatigue, so if you're not carrying too much, you can pretty much sprint most of the map on a path. Great guy. He tunes in my stream occasionally. Yeah, he does his own stream on Long Dark. Great guy. Be sure to check him out. Yeah, he ran all the way through the map. It's pretty funny actually. I could. Actually, that shouldn't take me actually that long. Oh yeah, we're already back to freezing again. Now that I'm more orientated, we can head back here. Tell you, the fog does not make this easier as I'm going through here. As is one part of the map where I start and I always seem to get a little confused. We're actually going to Spider-Man our way down. Oh, careful. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. There we go. See, we're going about 2 degrees an hour down at least on the cold. So I did up that, and it gets cold a lot faster in the beginning, but once we get a decent set of clothes, even the pants and I believe the pants and no hat penalty will even out. Oh, guys got a little break, cut a break there. Fog let up. Check my other stats here real quick. And also your hunger no longer affects your fatigue again. Oh. Looky there. That was rather well done, I must say. Feels like it's getting a little... It's only like 4. Seems to be getting darker a little sooner, though. Could be my eyes playing tricks on me, though. They've actually taken the... They took the deer out of, unless it's more of a random spawn now, but I have not seen. Firewood. Nice. And notice that really once they have the rifle, I've been noticing only decayed 1% per shot there. So really fur and the scrap metal repairing stuff, unless it starts out in bad condition, you really don't have to repair that much. But there we go. Okay. Oof, right in. And I just realized, oh crap, I broke one of my rules, but I didn't mean to. Yeah, not picking up outside food. Ow! Apologies, so I will actually... I'm not allowed to touch you then. And probably I did it with that energy bar too, didn't I? Okay. Alright, not allowed to touch anything in there. Just remember that, folks. Sorry, I forget my own rules sometimes, but there we go. Okay. I'll take the tinder plug, manage, and the antiseptic. Make sure we're not touching anything else. Don't touch the MRE, don't touch the MRE. Well, that's a lot of flares. Magnifying lens, I will take that. You can use that whenever you want to need to start a fire during the daylight. It can't be cloudy or anything. It's got to be during a regular clear day. Matches, I will take you. And all the matches now actually come in separate. Each one is a separate thing. So that's the way you can match heal, as we were doing in the previous updates. And no rifle, can't take the rifle. Apologize, I will be repeating myself a little bit to make sure I don't take... Oh, another thing, we got the snare here.
Hope nobody needs this.
Snare's real nice. If you set that in an area where there's a lot of rabbits, come back and check that in about 12 hours or so. And craft these at the workbench too. It takes a gut and a reclaimed wood. It's rather nice. A little in the way new source food. I was thinking ice fishing, but that not yet. I was surprised they were able to actually get this done rather quickly, though. Kudos to the... And then I'll show you the work. Yeah, I see gut and reclaimed wood. Now I have a crafting skill, which hopefully this will be the start of something later on. Let's open the drawer here.
That'll come in handy.
Orange soda. Basic gloves. Yeah, the clothes really got taken out for the most part in the Mystery Lake area. I think they want to try to drive you out into the new map. Huh, no container there. Usually there's a container there. Can't touch that food. Give me the wood right here, because we're actually going to get fire going so I can get some water going. I gotta cook that meat also. Little container.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Accelerant. Really use that. I usually use that accelerant, and actually now you can use a kerosene as an accelerant also. From your jerry cans and lanterns and all that. A knife. Oh, I'm gonna save you for now because right now our... Let's see our tool, because we've got 80%. So I'm gonna leave you for now. Storm lantern. I will take you. No jerry can spawn, that's okay. Quite a plethora of supplies here still. Okay. Get that. So what we got in the locker here. Oh, not a... Okay. Right now. Continuing that. Alright, so first let's get that meat cooking. Okay, this one matches. 75%. I'm actually going to do that because 75% is a pretty good shot, I think. Okay, going good, going well. I think we got it. We think we got it. Ah, that's good. All right. So I'm going to get that meat cooked. It's already at 50% there. Not going to use the fur though. Let's get that meat cooked. And then in the morning, about early afternoon, we will head out to the camping office. That's where we're going to start. Make our way. We're going to make our way slowly out to the new area, because I know you guys want to see that coastal highway there. We got 2 hours, so we can actually get. We're going to go for 3 liters. Might be a little ambitious. Yeah, that is a little ambitious. But I think we can get it done. Ooh, maybe just enough. I think the math is right there. Okay, cool. Ah, yes. So let's get hydrated here. I'm probably going to be carrying running a little heavy because we're going to be carrying everything up to the camping office. That's usually my waypoint area. We still got to get in the safe though. Even though I might as well wait on the safe since we're not using a rifle for 60 days. No point in getting the ammunition out quite yet. That's a good idea. Actually, I don't want to right now. For the moment, drop that. I do actually want to harvest. Some tinder plugs going there. Okay. Check out current calories right now. I'm actually gonna eat 1 venison. They did nerf a lot of the calorie stuff. That's probably going to get tweaked out about later on. Yeah, because it used to be it's 1,000, that's only 800. But actually just going to eat that heal up from a little freezing adventure there. I'm just going to container. I'll get one of the other things that kind of annoyed me in the latest update, because they said it was just people were getting, and of course Steam forums, I blame you for a lot of this, but I'm kind of kidding, but yeah, they did take out the caloric intake. Well, that wasn't entirely accurate, but they gave you a good basis for what you needed to do. But they just said that people just found that way too confusing because math is hard. So they took that out. So now you just have calories. Make that a little easier on you. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I hydrate a little bit more there. I'm going to rest for about 11 hours. It's about 8 in the morning here. So play there for 60 days. We remember where the rifle spawned. And another one of the forgive me, I can't remember the name at the moment. But I did report that he did find the rifle at the derailment. Which I've never actually seen spawn there, so that's actually pretty cool. Ah, so nice there. Okay. Actually, it is fairly early, so we're going to kill a couple hours. actually. Get about because you notice now you can actually get tinder and reclaimed wood. They did nerf the reclaimed wood, but it's still it's only 20 units per building, and there's quite a few buildings, especially in the coastal highway map. So that's not going to be as much of a hindrance as they thought. It is nice. You do get a choice of what you want to harvest outside now. You can either get cedar or for firewood, or you can also get. Yeah, we're starving again, but starving is not a big deal. Because actually, yeah, hunger got even bigger nerf
Feels like an empty pit.
than before, so it's actually quite easy to take care of. Take that with me though. 10. Let's go check to see what it is outside. Well, I don't plan to be back here for some time actually. I was taking this for if I need to harvest. Because I'll harvest any of the cloth I need from these because I'm not wearing hats or jeans. Do that. Okay, let's get going. Hopefully we can get going here soon. And give a little bit more of our discussion here. Yeah, 20 minutes in, I still haven't really a lot of what I wanted to talk about. First thing is I will start had a good let's check the temperature here at -20. Okay, well, yeah, 'cause without the pants it's gonna be a little bit colder no matter what I do. Okay, ooh, I wish we got a little deer kill. I don't really need food at the moment though, so let's just try to stay out of trouble there. Ooh, he's going on a fair clip there. The reason we're not going after that for the moment is because we're not planning on making a huge base here, so there's no point in start camping down and stocking up. But yes, quite a bit of news, everything going on here. Let's check out our buddy Max here. Yeah, I tell you, everybody notices my live streams, and let me know, guys, if I'm putting up too much Twitch. Cause I think I was kind of flooding the channel with all that. Cause I did stream for about 16 hours, but I put that all up on the YouTube channel for everybody. 16 hours of footage is a bit much. So let me know if that was just too much. I don't want to flood your watch page there. But all getting back to Vintage Blades, a regular Twitch viewer of mine, just suggests I put out my uncut version of my gameplay videos, and then maybe do down a little edited version. Just give everyone the highlights and all that, so you don't have to go through the whole thing if you don't want to, which I will be trying out in this episode. So we'll see how that goes. A couple of things, and I did change the name of the channel, as you might have noticed. I did shorten it down because everyone was just calling me LMG anyway, so yeah, Lord Master Gaming was a bit of a mouthful. So now it's just plain old LMG. You didn't subscribe to a different channel, same old channel, we just thought that'd make it a little sharper, I guess. That's how I thought it would be. Kinda nice. Now you won't maybe be embarrassed if your friends find out you're subscribed to me. That won't be quite the embarrassment. I'm just kidding. Gotta have a little bit of fun out here in the cold Canadian wilderness. Let's go check out for some metal containers over here. Actually, because we spawned 2 over here. Oh.
What have we here?
Candy bar. And some scrap metal. That is nice. Yeah, originally was one of my original thinkings that this would be one of the ways to go get into the new map, but actually it was either that or the hydro dam. I thought the entrance out there, because it seemed really odd that the railway would just end like that. So that was actually pretty cool, the way they actually did the transition area and all that. Also, but yeah, I do love that one. Really enjoy that when we get out there.
I could use this.
Candy bar. Yummy. And another, see, that's what they said, the tools would be less, but now I've got two hunting knives. Oh. And we didn't even pick up one of them. It's alright. And rifle rounds, that's the new thing. With the new major update, you can actually also get single rifle rounds. So there is more ammo now. It's kind of my problem with that is that they put all this stuff in to increase your chances, but that was to balance out with the wolf and the other system buffs. But now they took all those, all the hardship away, so now we just, it's a little bit of a too easy of a time. That's all I will say on that. I was a little bitter on Friday. But I actually, we took the weekend off. I played some other things. I just kind of relaxed, chilled out. So now I'm renewed. And I will show you everything you're going to need to survive here. Yeah, see, no pants and no hat. We definitely have to plan out our day more accordingly, at least for now. Actually, what time is it about? I actually do want to swing around the Mystery Lake today. We might not get out close to the leaving out for the new map until tomorrow. Because I do want to check, because I know I'm not sure if Quality Winter Coat spawns anymore. And oh, look at the Canada! Look at that great Canadian flag there. That's awesome. No, I won't be looking for bunkers too early in this run because with the cloth handicap I gave myself. So I can balance that out later on. Oof. Cold, cold, cold. Septic.
That'll come in handy.
There's actually 2 doses now. You get 2 doses out of this with the new update. Accelerant and a fire striker, that'll actually come in quite handy. 2%. Sprint roll. Sprint roll. 3 places of reclaim wood. Nice. We'll get a little bit of a base camp since we're gonna go out
Looks like this has been here a while.
to the South Lake there. Getting a lot of granola bars, a lot of candy bars. Water purification taps. 8 tablets. It used to be 4 tablets. Now we have 8. That's interesting. I never actually really had a need to use these. I guess unless your fire ran out, I guess. But really not much of a thing. Okay, Stormliner, I'm not going to need you quite yet. Jerry can. I will actually take you, though. Beef jerky. Print, nice. Okay. Just making a mental map where all that is, and I'm not going to pick it up. Old habits die hard.
What have we here?
Ooh, basic winter coat. That's pretty tricky. Insulated boots. Oh, nice. Only 59%, but we can repair that up.
I could use this.
Basic boots. I'm probably going to store a lot of those clothes for right now. Oh, can't wear pants. That's the rule. Oh, sewing kit, though. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Pick up the pills.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Some newsprint. Okay, so let's actually, we're going to go through our clothes again real quick. Oh, yes, much better than what we had there. basic boots are half a degree. So let's actually store all those clothes that we're not going to be using right now. Let's put the basic boots away for now. Store that for a moment, and that. So I'm probably going to actually, since we're not wearing pants, we might as well harvest that. And put the cloth into other things. Because I asked you, dear viewers, I know a lot of people, there's a lot of popular YouTubers out there who play this game. And they get a lot more views than me, but I like to see them go without pants and a hat and no gun. Especially they have trouble surviving 5 days. And I'm getting a little cocky, aren't I? I'm getting a little cocky. I do apologize. Once again, my ego soars out of control. Okay, let's get into that. Let's get. I do need one leather though. Actually, let's get. Basic boots are pretty much junk anyway. Even at 100%, they're only 1 degree, so. No. I want to harvest. That's what I want to do. And keep. Pair. Insulated boots. Oh, nice. 30%. So that brings us up to 89%. Quite low. I'm not going to put anything into that basic winter coat because I want to shop for something a little better. Anything else I want to put anything into yet? Oh, not really, no. We're already at 3 o'clock. Oh, quickly drop. All that reclaimed wood. That'll contain some of this other stuff we don't need. This will just be kind of be a waypoint. We'll come back here eventually. Once we totally wear out the new area. Okay. So let's fill up that lantern and then we'll. That jerry can is actually quite heavy. Refuel that. Can. And the bedroll, which is decay. I'm not sure if decays more or that's just condition is. I thought they had that fixed actually in one of the last updates because actually after about 60 days if I laid it down in the hydro dam, that's the only place I ever use it. It pretty much just decayed and disappeared, which I never. That's the only place I ever use it. Look in the container of that. But let's get the scrap metal there. Okay, a little bit less there. Alright, let's get going here. Still a lot to do today. I don't see any wolf spawns out here. So it should be good for right now. Alright. Basically, I just want to do a quick jaunt around the mystery. To look to see if that coat spawns again. I was doing a couple test runs early while when I was on Twitch the last few days, and it did not spawn, so. Should clothes a lot less abundant. That's another quick note I want to while I'm on Twitch this week. I'm gonna change up the schedule a little bit. I'm gonna take a little break from Long Dark. I know guys on Twitch. because I want to bring we're actually going to do a Euro Truck Simulator too. Actually, I've been practicing over the weekend. Actually got pretty decent. So I'll be doing a day of that and Farming Simulator 2015. Which actually is quite fun. Yeah, maybe mix it up with a little bit else. So plan on twitching on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know, I might have to actually head out of town for a bit. So I might not actually get to Twitch on Friday. We'll have to see. But I will get that schedule posted up today. For my loyal Twitch followers. Great crowd on Twitch. Always a great crowd. Let's get in here. There actually was a little bug after 1.154. There was actually a fishing hut out here that did not... You couldn't get into the containers. It was kind of driving me a little crazy. Let's see.
That'll come
Ooh,
in.
water. Oh, so quite a bit of water. Let's check the temp out here. Yes, already I'm not wearing, a lot of people said the cold was too much, but already I'm not wearing hat or pants. It's only -2 out. Granted, this is the afternoon. It is a pretty nice day out. So just picture me without a hat or pants on. And now, you're not going to be able to sleep tonight. Huh? Oh. The big thing, I did play I was playing the alpha of the Evolve this weekend. But granted, it was a little slow when I'd run it on the ultra high settings, but probably not actually totally optimized yet. Once I went down to high, it was actually fairly decent. Actually, quite a bit of fun. The area seems a little small for my taste. But the monster mechanics I did play the monster. Who wants to play the hunter, really? I'd rather have 1 versus 4 than 4 on 1. And yeah, I did get my ass handed to me, but that's quite funny. So we'll have to be checking that out. I'm not sure about the recording during the alpha. Let's see, some companies are sketchy on if they want you to be able to do videos of that or not. A bit fatigued, so we'll run on the way back, just because we're carrying quite a bit. Beautiful day out. Beautiful day out. And then we'll get into more of the healing up technique when we need to. I'm just going to let it ride for a while. Because it actually really is really easy to heal up now. It's a little bit almost ridiculous healing up, but... Okay. Check what we got in here. Oh, can't touch the beef jerky. Can't touch the beef jerky. I will usually remind myself I actually do pick up food. Hopefully I can remember. Sometimes I get in a little bit of a looting mode, but we'll try not to again. Okay. Next set of cabins. I don't see too many wolves out today. Oh, doors on the other side. You goof. And another game I was kind of getting into as I bought I've been getting around to it sometime. I thought I would want to. A Mountain Blade. Oh, I really did enjoy that. And it's been a little bit of an afternoon playing that. I will take you reclaimed wood. Work boots. Yeah. I've got my insulated boots now, so I'm not just carrying extra weight. I'll come back for you someday.
What have we here?
Ooh, another flare. Shoes. Now we can harvest these shoes. Really not. Unless you have any other choice. I really wouldn't put too much stock in the shoes there. On to the third set here. Tinder plug? Q. Well, okay, really already. Because Mariner Peak Coat is a new thing. It actually rivals. It's pretty close. I haven't checked the end stats at 100% each, but it's at least the equivalent of a quality winter coat. So we will see how this one is.
Looks like this has been here a while.
At 25%. Ooh, okay. So let's check, because I'm just kind of curious. It takes 2 cloth. Okay, but 40%. So I might do that when we get back. But I think that's well worth. Oh, pry bar. Weird place to find you here, but because time-wise, it's about 5 o'clock already. We'll have to kick it up a bit, but I don't want to get too fatigued because we're getting close there. I'm pretty sure we're running quite heavy at the moment. I keep hearing things now for some reason. Right, so we'll hit the next set of cabins, and then we'll hit the Lone Lake cabin. And then we'll start to run a little bit. Try to hit those ice fishing huts. Get done here. Okay. So we got another piece of wood here. Some fur. There we go. Yep, another little buddy there. Okay. What do we got? Some more matches.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, fair enough. Newsprint roll. It's pretty much free tinder plug, so. And that newsprint roll actually never decays, so you always want to pick it up anyway. Okay, there we go. Got that. Okay. 2 more sets of cabins. Pick up. That's going fairly well. Okay, guys, and further on I might actually put in more handicaps. So if you got any suggestions, definitely consider all of them. But what? Got some fire logs under here. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Gear.
Oh, shoot. Basic ski gloves. Nice. 10 sword ingredients. So I gotta go take care of that. Oh, encumbered real quick.
Too heavy.
I know you're too heavy. Oh, you're so fat, Mark Muir. Oh. Actually gonna drop some of this. Oh. Yeah, because as you get fatigued more, you get less carrying weight, which we were over anyway. But I'm actually going to. We're planning on containering a lot of this food anyway. Anything else I'm not going to be needing right away. Well, really we only need one. Pry bar, not really at the moment. if anything else we really don't need. Okay. We should watch what we pick up, and that's just a board. I'm gonna limit what I pick up here, just in case. There. Oh, it just looks the same. Oh, I did go through this one. Okay. Just got one more. It's gonna get loaded up, although there seems to be a lot more to loot and get loaded up a bit more quickly. I'll just have to remember we stored a lot of food in the South Lake Carl there. Oh, you tease, I can't wear hats. You know that. No toques, no hats, no nothing. Okay. Oops, some more fur. Ah, I can't even pick up that. Where's this so encumbered? Alright. Can't touch that. I'm actually just head back, so I don't think we're gonna get all the looting down there. We're gonna get there we go. Okay. Let's just head back. So I don't want to go into too much more looting. We're heading out to the new coastal highway map. And most likely we'll get there by next episode, because I'm planning to head straight to the derailment. In the log camp, we might head up to actually the forestry outlet, because I want to pick up the hatchet. Actually, no, I don't think we'd have to. If we go out to the hydro dam, we can pick up a hatchet anyway. Most likely. Oh, yeah, we're encumbered. Actually, we'll be getting... I won't be able to come back for you. I can definitely say it's a lot more realistic carrying wise, I think. I think they did increase the weight of everything a little bit. Or just I have so much loot. So we're just gonna end up walking back in. Was there any frozen corpse right there? No. Okay. I did never actually check out. I don't think I saw it, but usually I pick it up visually when I exit the cabin. I did not see a frozen corpse outside, so no close place to store stuff. But it'd be nice to check back once we do eventually come back if any of that stuff's actually still good. The frozen corpses still seem to keep pretty well. Just not as well as they did the update before. Okay. So far I think it's going quite well, quite well. And of course, if I have no rifle for 60 days, I might extend that. Let's see. At least on a basic rule, no rifle for 60 days. I do want to get some more stairs later on. No, wolves actually don't have guts now for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug or intended. You can't get any wolf guts. And I'm encumbered, but we can just go. Actually, just YOLO the last little bit. And I can start dropping stuff. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, we're back. Which one did I? It's actually using that one. Okay. Well, starters, I don't think we're gonna need that many flares. Stuff I'll keep. I won't put that in the inside the container, of course. I'm just gonna. I really don't need that. So that's the clothes. We can deal with that later. Let's get those. Fire looks dropped here. Take care of my thirst here. I might just actually heal up for our trip tomorrow. Even though it's a little bit way too early. But yeah, we don't really have to. Yeah, we can wait. We'll wait. Drawer. That's probably getting actually not quite full yet. We actually do have 2 cloths, so we'll work on the mariner's pea coat in the morning. Yeah, if we're going for a really long run, as I plan on doing, we'll manage the food a little bit better there. So let's get. Actually, yeah, we're at 6 degrees already in here, so let's actually get my clothes off. Much more the basic winter coat right now and the insulated boots. So that keeps us at 3, so that's way more than enough. Alright. Sure I'm hydrated, so let's go. 11 hours. That should bring us to about 68%, around there. Oh, 67. That's alright. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to end this gameplay number 77 here, guys and girls. Yeah, I've handicapped myself a little bit so far already. Still doesn't feel like enough. So if you got any suggestions, won't go too insane, but alright, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope I'm giving you, and be sure to leave in the comments anything, tips, questions you want me to cover in any of the future videos there. Alright, guys, I will see you guys in our next video.